All right, so I will say getting it on is not going to be that easy, but I was just having a conversation with a guy who was asking me about where I got this stuff from. I guess he buys stuff wholesales from Amazon, but LTL shipping is not cheap. And so I guess he just, whoa, slow your roll. He just needs a way to get his stuff loaded on trucks. But yeah, there's nothing that a little jack, a little ingenuity can do. I mean, you saw it live here. So I just had these two pieces of metal from another piece of equipment I got, and you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. It was just stuck right here. I imagine this is where everything gets hung up on these trailers. But all in all, side note, when you rent a Uhaul trailer, ensure that you account for this little piece that you can. So this is 55 opening, but it might say it's like 6 feet wide. It doesn't account for this on either side. So just be mindful of that. And then be mindful that if you have really small wheels, it's not going to clear that. But all in all, looks like we got, it's like 86% remaining, which is pretty good. I was actually going to offer, you know, to help that guy out if he needs to, but then I just don't know what I'm signing up for, and my schedule doesn't necessarily allow. So these storage units, the bigger ones, the commercial size ones, they do have electric in there, so he does have one also. I think he's my neighbor over there, so you know, he can buy one. I just didn't want to, you know, sometimes you're just trying to be the nice guy and you help someone out, and then you find yourself end up having to do more commitments. So this is no longer owned by Hertz, but it's owned by me. If you're familiar with forklifts, I heard this in the video and I'm not certain if it's correct. Oops, need to go down. So does that sound normal? And I mean, this thing goes pretty high. I mean, it's all the way up there. So it's about, I want to say it's about 11 feet high. So definitely gonna have to do my own little service. And the electrical part, I'm not, obviously not keen on this as a battery pack, but I can get it charged. But yeah, I'm gonna get it put in the storage unit here. I'm gonna have to move some stuff. I gotta build my Husky shelves, but and then return this U-Haul trailer. Looks like I got a brand new fire extinguisher that's charged. That's good. All right, well, something else I bought. So one of the biggest things that I have issues with is that I gotta always back my truck up to plug in or to get this thing moved or get my trailer moved. And this, yeah, it's not the end of the world, but I bought a thing I can put on these forks. I'm gonna try it out and I'll make a video on it, and then I'll just put a ball on it, and then I can just use this to move my trailers around. So that's the second reason why I bought it, to lift stuff, move stuff around. And then I'm not sure if you heard a conversation with that guy, but you know, get in the business of, you know, buying and selling stuff. So, but yeah, I do have a forklift in here. You might have seen it. I was actually telling the guy, but I actually haven't been back over here. I just got so much stuff going on. And so, yeah. So this is the bee's knees. I was the guy, what's his name? Forklift guy. And he did a rack and stack of good forklifts. And I was happy to hear that he says Toyota is the #1 electric and LP gasoline forklift, because this is dual powered. This can be liquid propane on the back or your gasoline tank right here. But this was reported as running, starting, and dying. And I mean, shy of like chasing power to the alternator, and it realizes it's not getting power. I haven't done anything else. I got a new battery for it. In fact, it's right here at Duralast. So I haven't gotten far yet into this diagnosis of this thing, but something that I'm gonna get is some what do you call it, railroad ties from Lowe's, just so I can, you know, if I got to get under it, I can have adequate support. But really got to be careful. You know, they say the mass on this doesn't work, so this is chained up. So I'll probably slap additional chain on it just for extra precaution working around it. But I mean, this stuff weighs 10,000 pounds. The one out there weighs 1,800 pounds. So these are no toys. But I like to tinker around, but I still got to be safe. And then if I can't figure it out, then I got to phone a friend, meaning a professional or a friend that knows what the hell they're doing. But none of my friends are into stuff like this anyway, so chances are it's a professional. So yeah, I'm gonna get that thing in. It's gonna come in handy. Seems like all the stuff I bought recently is broken. That's not fully functional. This is not functional. I haven't gotten to it yet. This trailer, it works. I just need to clean it up. So I got a lot of work here, and that thing is gonna help me to buy and sell stuff, but also move stuff around. You know, I'm probably gonna push it beyond this design limit and use it for stuff that it's not designed for. But you know, that's just how it works. So I'll get back out there. I've noted if you buy one of these trash cans from Home Depot, it comes with a lid. I was checking out and I didn't have a lid, and the guy was like, you can't purchase a trash can for that much without a lid. And so he found me a lid. I'm pretty sure the lid is separate purchase, but he gave it to me. But anyway, I'm gonna pull that bad boy in here. This is some Husky shelves I gotta install, so I'm gonna make some room and get these shelves installed in here. It's 2 set of 5-tier shelves from Husky, the big Mamma Jamma ones. And I think I'm gonna put them, yeah, well, they're gonna have to go on the side here. So I got some stuff I gotta move. Keep these pallets just because if I sell something and I gotta do an LTL shipment, that's why I got a pallet jack. That's why I got a forklift, right? So I know this video is kind of going more into stuff that I haven't really touched on, but that's the reason. Just in case you heard that conversation out there. This works, and this had an issue, and then I was trying to figure out what was wrong, and I snapped the pull cord, so I gotta replace the pull cord. Never done that before, but there's a lot of stuff that I've never done that I'm trying. So yeah, I'm gonna be out here for the duration of the afternoon getting stuff situated. I thought I was gonna keep this sweeper broom, but it's actually pretty loud. I know Milwaukee sells one, but it works. I got it started up in here and it sweeps. It's a gas. I've gotten so used to battery powered small equipment, garden equipment type stuff, that this thing is pretty loud. The original battery for this thing, for this quad or side by side, actually took a charge, so I returned a new one. But I'm excited to get in here, get stuff working. I like this forklift. It's old. For the money I've spent so far between shipping and purchase, probably could have gotten a new one or used one that works, but it's a Toyota and it's a square body. It's a 5 Series. For some reason, I just like this. It looks, to me, it looks good, especially if I can get this painted back up in this orange and blue, you know. But that's a future problem. First, I got to get it running. Then I got to get a set of forks for it. So, but hey, we'll see. Anyway, as me always say, like on editing.